possible troop deployment to Portland now on hold once again. Today, the Ninth Circuit Court ruled it is sending the case up for 11 judges to review whether President Donald Trump can legally deploy the National Guard to protect federal buildings, including the Immigrations and Customs Enforcement facility here in Portland. So for more, let's bring in our Ariel Yakabazi, joining us live from that very facility in South Portland, the center of this months-long debate. Ariel, what's the latest there?
Well, Liz, things have actually been looking pretty similar to what we've been seeing in recent months, although there's quite a bit more rain and quite a few less protesters, rather. To my left here under the awning of this apartment complex, you can see a lot of those protesters have gathered, and then we have one lone protester standing in front of the ICE facility. And federal agents have also been out here, although I believe they took cover from the rain as well. And the thing that we've not seen yet, though, still absent, are the National Guard troops from Oregon and other states. And with this recent ruling, we have to start this whole legal process over again. It's been working through the legal system for weeks now, the decision on whether National Guard troops can come to the Rose City. Today, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled in favor of what's called an en banc. That's a hearing with 11 randomly selected judges in the Ninth Circuit Court instead of 3. As legal expert Tung Yin explains, this process usually takes months, sometimes more than a year to get to in a normal case.
The idea is that enough judges think that this is an important enough issue that the decision that the 3-judge panel issued needs to be redecided by a larger set of judges.
He says the troops are still under federal control, but the temporary restraining order that stops them from being deployed is still in effect. That's at least until a final decision is made during the en banc hearing with more judges. Mayor Keith Wilson responded to the news during a separate event.
We have said all along that the number of federal troops that we need in Portland is 0. And with the Ninth Circuit Court agreeing today for this reconsideration and putting a stay on the other 3-court judge is just one more important note to the nation that we're doing everything right.
And Oregon's Attorney General Dan Rayfield also releasing a statement. He says, quote, "This ruling shows the truth matters and that the courts are working to hold this administration accountable. The Constitution limits the president's power, and Oregon's communities cannot be treated as a training ground for unchecked federal authority." By the way, on Monday, the DOJ walked back key evidence used to defend Trump's deployment during their appeal, initially stating 115 federal officers were deployed when they now say there were only 86.
Like that.
And Liz, a big name in this game is Judge Karen Immergut. She's the Trump-appointed judge who made the initial ruling that troops cannot come here, really snowballing this entire legal back and forth. And she'll be hearing from different perspectives during her trial, which is set to begin tomorrow. She's hearing from protesters. She's hearing from the federal agents who have been working out here, as well as the local law enforcement who have really been keeping an eye on things as things play out. Again, that trial is slated to start tomorrow. No word yet on if this latest hearing from the Ninth Circuit Court will affect the start date of that trial. And Tung Yin, the legal expert we spoke to today, says we could hear word on results of that trial as soon as the end of this week. Reporting live in South Portland tonight, Ariel Yakabazi, KOIN 6 News.
Ariel, thank you.